Did you know a congressman killed a US attorney who slept with his wife? The murder happened in broad daylight, steps from the White House. And the crime took America by storm. And check this out, he got away with it. The year is 1859. Congressman Daniel Sickles is a first-term congressman representing New York. One of his best friends in Washington, D.C. is U.S. Attorney Philip Barton Key II. Key, like Francis Scott Key, the guy who wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. That's Philip's dad. So Francis Scott Key's son is a lonely widow and known as the handsomest man in Washington. In 1858, he starts taking his bestie's wife, Teresa, who's 23, to the theater and around town to parties. Everyone's talking about it, but Congressman Sickles, he's oblivious. Somehow, until one night. So Sickles throws the party and then takes the guests dancing at the hotel, and while they're out, a messenger delivers Daniel an anonymous letter. The letter spills the details about Teresa and Philip's affair. Apparently, Philip rented a house only for the purpose of hooking up with Teresa and would hang a string out the window as a signal to her that he is in and leaves the door unfastened, and she walks in. Daniel is like, this is probably one of my political enemies psyching me out, but just in case, I'm gonna have my friend George investigate and follow my wife and Philip around. The letter checks out, so Daniel confronts Teresa and she crashes out. She admits the affair and says she and Key did what is usual for a wicked woman to do. That wasn't enough, so Daniel made Teresa publish her confession in the paper. Congressman Sickles believed that Key manipulated his young and impressionable wife and devised his revenge. However, Key, who didn't know that Teresa confessed 2 days earlier, started waving a handkerchief outside the Sickles home to get Teresa's attention. Eventually, Sickles approaches Key, but Key thinks it's friendly, and he goes, "How are you?" And Sickles goes, "You villain, you have dishonored my house, and you must die." And the congressman pulled out a pistol from his pocket and fires. He misses the first time, but then shoots a second time and hits Key, who's saying, "Don't murder me, murder!" 2 shots later, Key is dead on the sidewalk. I'm dead. So murder is illegal, and Sickles stood trial. His legal team came up with a defense. Sickles was overcome with so much passion and jealousy that he was temporarily insane at the time of the murder. And the jury agreed and found Daniel Sickles not guilty. After the trial, Sickles reconciled with his wife, but Teresa's reputation was in shambles, up until she died at 31 from TB. Daniel Sickles later fought as a Union general in the Civil War. He lost his leg at Gettysburg and would visit it often. He died at 81. For forever, Sickles' legacy might be the man who was insane in the membrane and got away with murder.